You're watching National Streaming Sports, over 20 podcasts, 70 shows, and a 3.5-star rating on Roku TV.
All right. As I was just telling people over on the Instagram for Elite Bartending Photo Booth, Elite Bartending Photo Booth. Okay. Oh, that's why are they showing? Was it a bad hop? Let's see. Okay, so okay, just out of his reach. That sucks. But there's one out, one on, top of the seventh. Philly winning 5-0. Luzardo has thrown 100 pitches, so we're talking about that. Yes, as I was saying, I will eventually be turning over to the basketball game because it is game 7. But those teams, hey, what's going on, Bob? The Pacers and the OKC, again, I don't have any stakes in that game. Yogi Lino, good to see you over there on Instagram. Jose Garre, wave. Is that the same? Is that you? Oh, I didn't get you. Oh, so that was another one. So Yogi, now I've waved at you. I waved. And Jose Garre. Go to the link, the www link. Robert Hawk, holy shnikes. It has been a long time. Was it because of something I said? Hope not. Some people, and I'll say this, Robert, and I admit this. Some people, if we have a tiff, it's something that we have like an argument. Sometimes, it's, Oh, health issues. Okay. Well, hopefully the best for you, Robert. I've had some health issues as well. If you've missed it, here's the rundown. Knees are bone on bone. Can barely walk. I got a scooter and a power chair, and I got a walker, which is over at my airbrush artist, because it was Kansas City fuck you red, and there was no way in hell I was going to be literally walking around with a Kansas City fuck you red walker. That's out of the question. So again, the power chair, the scooter, which is already decked out, and then the walker, which will be in the colors. Trying to walk. For any of you in the medical field, we'll get back there. But anyway, Robert, I hope that your health issues will keep you alive for a while. And I mean that wholeheartedly. So blessings to you, sir. I always like to have folks in good health because we get a chance to hang out and talk. Hi, Neil. How you doing? And Jimmy Farrell, I won't address that other than to say, see, it is until there are 3 outs in the top of the 9th, you don't jinx shit. You don't jinx shit. And it is the top of the 7th. Ricardo's thrown 107 pitches. That was a well hit. Well, I don't say well hit ball. It was out the center. Looks like the Phillies are making the change now. So Luzardo is out. I don't know if they're going to go to their setup man now with 2 men out. I don't know. But normally they would they have Matt Strom, and they have Matt Strom usually is setting up now, and then they have Ryan Kirkering, who they've thrown into the closer's role just recently. Halliburton is done. Oh, okay. So he's out for the game then. John Presley, what up to you? Good. Oh, I'm pretty sure you meant Captain Jack, but hey, that's Depton Jack. That's fine. How you doing, John? And like I said, we're talking about Robert. Yeah, there you go. Robert Hawk, glad that you're here. Blessings to you. Hopefully your health issues will get better. TBH Spokane chapter, that should be my boy Tony Bova. See, I know people. Rigger 1263. Rigger 1263. Rigger, do I know you? I mean, obviously you know me, but do I know you? I meet a lot of people. But I did put up in the link, and like I said, not that I was poo-pooing you, Jimmy Farrell. But you don't count anything until the game is done. That's why I said I never leave a Raiders game until it's done. I never say shit to anybody until the game is official. Matt Marinovich, ahoy. You lost 40 pounds? Good. Oh, Biggie Bronco. No. Now I know. Did you have to change your? Did you have to change? Oh, okay. So I was wondering who they were going to put in there. Jordan Romano is in. That kind of makes sense. He was supposed to be the closer, and he kind of flamed out. LSU won the baseball championship. Yes. And I only know that because I heard the guys on ESPN congratulating them. congratulations to LSU. So congrats to LSU. And Biggie, good to see you in your real name. Well, yeah, you can hang out with me as John, or you can hang out with me as Biggie Bronco. Just good hanging out with you. You lost 40 pounds. That's good for you, Hot Neil. Yeah, there you go. I'll put this up as well. Good job. I used to be, I'm going to make this a me thing, but I used to be, okay, there's one out. That's the third out. Top of the seventh is done. Phillies need 6 more outs. Phillies need, oh, I need to change this a little on an angle. There you go. A little on an angle. So, yeah, LSU won the national championship. Hot Neil lost 40 pounds. Biggie Bronco is in as his government name or his legal name. That's cool, man. I appreciate. Now I know who you are. And AJG 1984 is here, and Raider Spanky. I know Raider Spanky. Raider Spanky, how you doing? Jack White 1966. I say this to everybody. Go up to the top of the video and hit me up on YouTube, because I can't have people usually here in the live video and then do a YouTube. So I'll put the thing up again. Jeff's in here. Salute to you, Jeff. I'll put the YouTube link up again. There we go. YouTube. There, and there. So there's I'm the Taco Man from Detroit. Okay. Taco Man from Detroit. I know that. Taco Man from Detroit. I know I know you, Jack. I'm just trying to place everybody. I apologize. But yeah, we're there. Yes. Go to the YouTube. Go to the YouTube link. Raider Ryan's in here. I know, yeah. And there you go. John is saying, hey, Biggie Bronco is telling you, Hondo, it's hard to lose weight. Ryan's in here. Good to see you. Matt Marinovich. Looks like the NBA. Oh, I want to see this. NBA Flyers will come down to the last game, Game 7, to keep it interesting. Yes. Are they playing yet? I'm a Phillies game. When the Phillies game is done, I did the party for the. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Dance party. Yeah, there you go. The Detroit dance party. I was gonna say, great dance party. That was all. The way my legs are, I'm not gonna be doing too much. Maybe if I get up for a little bit, it just that I can dance in my chair. Be doing a little bit of dancing in the chair, but not going to be getting up too much. Wow, this is fucking amazing. 489, 3 years, and you're down to 276. John, you're only a little bit bigger than me, because I'm at like 2. Well, the other day I was 257. I have been up at 315-ish. Recently I was like at 262. I'm down at 257. And I tell you what, and Jeff is definitely Jeff LaFontaine up there, 401 Raider Jeff. He knows a lot about losing weight as well. Yeah, okay. Dude, your tacos were the bomb. And And come join me anytime. I'm over on YouTube. I multiple views. So IG gets it, and then YouTube gets it as well. But come on over to YouTube. If you want to be in the show, come to YouTube, because this way everybody can see it. Chewy's in here. Why are we replacing Wilkins? And here and again, Jeff was almost 6-0-0. So that's 5 and some change. So good for everybody on their weight loss. I need to lose a little bit more as well. Chewy's in here. Good to see you, Chewy. Yeah, come on over to YouTube, Jack. And weight loss is a journey. I went from 62-inch pants. Dude, you're 38. You're actually trimmer than me. I have to wear a 42. Well, a lot of it because I have like the belly here. You're probably taller though. Biggie, you're probably taller, right? Holy shnikes. Rob was at 5'17". Wow. Yeah. I mean, down to 4. Well, good for you. 117 is awesome. I guess this, well, right now. And yeah, so almost 500, a little over 500. Or no, was it 6? Yeah. 600. Coming over, Captain, for dinner. What is for dinner? No, Hot Neil. I don't do dinner. If I don't, man, if I'm cooking, well, I'll tell you what did I have tonight? I had, your goals get down to about 225. Yeah, that's awesome. If I was at 220, I'd look good. But I got the what do you call it? I got the hernia. So I got this belly here, and then on top of the belly, right here is the hernia. John is 6 foot. Yeah, that's why you're in a 38. So I'm like 5'9" now. That's a hit. There you go. Somebody's going to third. Schwarber gets a single, and Turner's on third. Good. I want some more runs. My goal is down 225. Need to get to 250. That's awesome. Your thought? Why are we replacing Wilkins, Jimmy Farrell? Why? You come in and say, we need to replace Gerald Wilkins. Why? Oh, Hawk is, well, I tell you, you'll be great. And Robert, congratulations on your journey as well. Yeah. Okay, let me go up in the comments. Okay, any prospect you want to replace Wilkins? Why? Why are we replacing? We replace because he's going to be out for the season. Surgery. He's going to be playing hurt. Oh. What? Who says that? Who says he's going to be out for the season? You, right? If he has season-ending surgery, okay. We have what is it? Bagese. We have the other kid that comes in with Wilkins. Bagese is a rookie. There's was it Tank, I think is his name. The other big defensive lineman. Thank you, Matt. He's still in his boot, right? But he's not okay. If he needs surgery, he needs surgery. If you need surgery, you need surgery. Jason Downs, not really. Not really what? Okay. 0-2. I thought that was out. So first and third, nobody out. What was it? 0-2. I'd like to see some more runs. there a way to send you a picture, Captain Jack? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Here on this, send it to my email. I was at 550. I'm now 164. Wow. And lots of, martial arts will definitely do it. John, aka Biggie Bronco, do you have my email address? I'll put it up. I'll put it up here. Captain. It's real easy. At gmail.com. There's the email address. You can send pictures there. No troll pictures. No nudies unless you're a hot chick. And Jack White, you can send me pictures of tacos. So the Dodgers are the favorites, followed by the Yankees. The Mets are third favorite. Mets and Tigers are third and tied for third. And the Phillies are fourth. Okay, well, that's going to get in a run. Yep. That's a run. So that's now 6. Runner. So Turner's in. Good. Runner on first, 1 out. Was that Kyle that hit it? Or no, Kyle was on first. So Bohm does the job. A good throw might have gotten him, but not really. Is Schwarber talking because he didn't go to second? Maybe. Nick is hacking at the first pitch. Nick Castellanos, I would be surprised if I ever saw Nick Castellanos, not go after the first pitch. That's a run. Anyway, so I will. Yeah, I know that. You said that. Oh, that's good hit. That's in the gap, baby. That's in the gap. Castellanos, Schwarber's coming around to score, and he's home safe. Castellanos with a double. Schwarber's in from first to home. Close play at the plate. But good. Cool Kev's in here. Good to see everybody. Yeah, it's close. Well, he was in. Dusty Wathen, the third base coach, is giving him the old windmill, man. Give me a windmill and hit it. Yeah, he's in. And yeah. And that's why you had an Achilles injury. Was that you had one too? Oh, the Achilles, or is that you, Bob, or is that because of Wilkins? I'm lost now. Oh, that's right down the pipe. Rorschach, yes, you are correct. Here's some non-alcoholic carbonation your way. Oh, Afakasi had a trivia show? Shit, I didn't know that. Oh, it's what, you know why? Probably because first off, unless he tells me, it's too early for me. Bueno's in here. I saw you in Jack Daniels. Okay. Halliburton had. Thank you, Bob. I was trying to wonder. It's like who? Yeah. You got an injury now. Yeah, he's gone. JT struck out, 2 out, runner on second. Zach Corbett, good to see you. We're just hanging out, talking about weight and injuries. Yeah, pretty much. What we've been talking about is weight loss, and injuries, personal injuries. Who was that? Otto Kemp almost had a home run. You let it ride. Sonny Bono? No. Yeah, hey, Robert, here to you. Blessings to you, sir. Blessings to you. Better in your health, and hopefully I'm here for you as well. So I'll be rooting for you. God, that steak looks good. I haven't had steak in a couple of days. Yeah, I got to say that, which is obviously not great for me weight-wise. Zach says it. Who is your favorite Raider? People ask me that, Zach, and I'll tell you, I can't get it down one. Okay. Wilkins had an issue with the pinky toe. He was in a boot during the draft and was hanging out at OTAs. Right? We will see come July if he doesn't participate. Yeah. And hey, here's my boy. Jack White, salute to you. Jack White is the taco man from Detroit. And for those that weren't able to have any of the tacos, oh my goodness. Yes, I love Mexican food. I love Italian food. Those are my two, and steak. I would say Mexican food, pizza, and steak. And I was gonna have some chicken and some longanisa tonight. But yeah, I had that. Oh, I know why, because I never told you what I had for fucking lunch. Tell story time, and everyone would be paying their full attention to you, sir. And I thank you there, Rorschach. Hey, good to see you, man. I have seen you before. Yeah, I tell stories. I'm fucking old. I'm old. And I say, I remember the time. That sounds like an old Southerner now. I remember. Now I'm going to sound like Foghorn Leghorn, right? I'll tell you, boy. Yeah, what you need to do. Do kind of sound like Foghorn Leghorn. Hey, Jack. Now let me see. Jack, were you? Yeah. You were up in Detroit. Now, if you caught, the Lions come. I'm trying to think. Jack, were you a Lions fan? Yeah, these are, and you got, and we were talking about it as well. And Zach, I'll get back to you in a second. I'll tell you why I can't do a favorite Raider. Jack, who's your team again? But if you're bringing your tacos, I'll fucking see you. Hi, Neil. Take care of yourself. Sorry about your heading to a funeral. Hi, Neil. It's okay as long as it's not yours. And yeah, I did. I was saying, okay, let me get. I get so flustered, kind of like squirrel. Zach, the reason why I can't say I have a favorite Raider is because I've been a fan for over 50 years. In the 70s was my start. So, dude's dressed as Captain Kirk. That's fucking cool. Ed Winchell in the Phillies game on ESPN, the guy was dressed as Captain Kirk. I'm serious. Dressed as Captain Kirk. and with a phaser on his side. Oh, you're out, motherfucker. By the way, Ed, he was out. He was out. Trey Turner guns him down. Yes. Well, you are not old. You are in your primes. Got much respect for you because of your integrity and genuine. Thank you there, shipmate. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm salty, but I do like to talk. Oh, Jeff, I'm sorry. I didn't even realize Jeff was back in the, when I get in my jabber mouth, see Jeff smiling. He's like, yeah, motherfucker, I've been here waiting for you in the studio. So, and yeah, I get it. And thank you, Roy. Rorschach, come on in. I'm going to put that link up again. Hang on. Let's see. Paste, is that in? Yes. Go to the link. I put it up there as well. Go to the link. Go to the link. Go to the link. Does it show up in the link? Hopefully it does. Oh, I don't know. I don't see it. Oh, goodness. Oh, getting the Zach, there's too many players. When you've been a fan for 53 years, you've been a fan for 53 years, too many players. You can't say who's your favorite. Who's your favorite? Caveat, when you went Raider games, where did you kill? Oh, Jason, when I tailgate at Oakland, I went everywhere. Oh, that looks like a homer. Yes. Oh, shit. Lindor just homered. I'm glad. I'm going to say this. This is why Jimmy Farrell, you never say it's it's over till it's over. Lindor just homered. After the game, which hopefully will be in 4 more outs, I will say why that I don't do that. But remember and remind me about this, that Francisco Lindor just homered. Oh, Jason, when I go to tailgates and Oakland, I tailgated everywhere. And coming up here, when you go to tailgates in Vegas, J-Lot is pretty much where you need to go. But I'm gonna bring Jeff back on, or I should say back on. I'm gonna bring him in. He's like, yeah, motherfucker, I've been here forever. Yeah.
What's up, Cap? How you doing?
I'm good. How you seeing you? But different. Here's like when I got all these questions and I'm doing all of the different things, and we were talking about weight loss and favorite Raiders and tailgates. It's just it's just a lot of stuff. Rorschach was saying it's okay. You get overlooked a lot. Full present, but I try to contribute in good takes. But when I'm ready, I will let you know. Yeah, come Rorschach anytime. Pop in.
It's a good.
Biggie Bronco sent me an email. Thank you, there, brother. Biggie was saying about the he wanted a picture. Again, as long as it's not nudes, unless it's nudes of hot women. I'm just going to say that. If it's nudes of hot women, good-looking women, because I will say this as well, there is a certain trucker that I said, man, I need to get in and use the P word, right? So he sent me a picture of a very large woman with you know where this is going, right, Jeff?
Oh yeah.
And,
yeah.
She's blonde. She's got big titties, but they're being supported by her belly, right? But it's a spread shot, right? And the spread, there is so much hair. There's so much hair around the vag There's so much hair around. Oh, Sharif! I even grossed Sharif out. Yeah, I grossed Sharif out. Sharif Salah Khan. See, I didn't do the extra A there. I grossed Sharif out. Yeah. So if you're sending pictures of nude women, make sure they're hot. That's all I'm gonna say. Raider, you 73. Wait, are you guys twins? Not quite, but we're bras. Yeah, bra. What's up, bra? Hey, I'm gonna ask you, Jeff. When you get asked, where's Daddy? How you doing over there on Instagram? Come on over to YouTube. And we saw, and I know I say this, Biggie Bronco sent me an email, and Taco Guy, the Taco Man and dude, his tacos were fucking the bomb up in Detroit. He had the best tacos. So no, we're not twins, and we haven't stayed at Holiday Inn's Express last night. But you know, we can pass for, you know, cousins, right? Pass for cousins, I guess. Not Kirk Cousins, but cousins.
I think you might be referring to Jason Downs, because Jason has a tendency to use other people's pictures as his profile pic. So right now he's got my pic on there on his profile. He does this all the time. He's used Jack Kenna. He's used Sacktown Mike. So he uses a whole bunch. He uses Pee Wee Herman for Piano Man.
Oh, you know, he was in again. He was in again on one of the. He was in. Yeah, and I bounced him. I bounced him off of IG. I bounced him on Facebook. He had like 2 Facebook things, and it sounded good. And I'm like, yeah, and I could tell by the writing. And that's like, yeah, bounce. Yeah, Jeff told me he will be buying 50-yard line seats for me. Oh, right. Hey, thanks, Jeff. I'm gonna show that.
I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I already got my tickets, but you know.
No, Cap, I got a question for you. Can you check your Instagram real quick? I sent you something, but I don't want to say anything until you read it.
Ah, okay. Let me see if I can do it on here. 1 second there, Jeff. Okay, social network, IG. I can't do it over on my phone, but I'm trying to do it. So it's in messages, right?
One better. Hang on. I can do this. I can put it in the private.
Hang on.
Oh, yeah. I can put it in the private chat in here, actually. That's what I sent you in Instagram.
Yeah, do that. Yeah. Okay, hang on a second. I'll go with the private chat. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Yes. You can. And I will do, and Jeff, I will do that, and that's fine. By the way, I found something that I think would be, because most of your peeps are up there, right?
What do you mean, like the
thing? Well, let me do it.
No, actually,
yeah. Let me go back to you advertise.
Good.
He's where?
He's in.
Go
Texas.
ahead. Go. You start.
All right. So what I did was I've asked Captain Jack if I could come in and help promote this GoFundMe that we started for this little 3-year-old little boy named Raider. His actual name is Raider. I know some of you probably know this. Some of you guys I see in the chat are been following our shows for a while. We had the dad on the Raider Connection with us Wednesday night, and he had a bad connection, so he couldn't stay on, but I had him on speakerphone. And Friday, little Raider had, I think it was his 4th or 5th surgery. They had to repair holes in his aorta. So he was born with a heart birth defect, where he's already had a few surgeries prior to this. So he's 3 years old, and he spent basically almost 2 years of his life in and out of hospitals for operations and recovery. So the surgery was on Friday. It was a big success. The problem they were having for a long time is every time they had to go and see the doctors, it was a 3-hour ride from their house to the hospital. And then when he was having surgeries, he was in there for a few days every time, or weeks sometimes. So the family was having to be put up in hotels. Like they were paying for the hotels. And I've been dealing with them for the last couple of months, trying to figure out ways to get them assistance. And I told them to reach out to their social worker at the hospital. And basically, the lady just tossed them a $50 gas card and said, "This is the best I can do." And when they told me that, I was like, "That's bullshit." I said, "They can definitely do more than that." No, actually, they're in the chat right now. The Raiders Mama 2489. That's the dad and the wife. The father's name is Devin.
Okay.
But they were finally approved last week, because I told them, I said, you need to really get on that lady's case, and there's things that she can do for you. They finally got them approved to stay in the Ronald McDonald house while they're at the hospital. So that's a big, that's a big issue off their chest, that they don't have to worry about being able to stay in that facility while he's in the hospital recovering. So it looks like he's probably going to be going home from when he told me. Looks like maybe tomorrow he's going to get discharged. They thought he was going to have to be in there longer, but he's recovered extremely well already from this surgery from Friday. So we did start a GoFundMe. So I'm going to put the link in the chat. Is that cool?
Yes. And I'm going to finish my thought. I'm going to finish my thought with GoFundMe's. Okay. I don't mind when we're broadcasting, especially if it's like legit. And it looks,
the link's not let me post it.
Okay.
So I just put it in the private chat if you want to just post that in there. We're not, I mean, whatever you can do. Sorry. Oh, they're getting discharged tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Okay, so that's good. So that means that's a good thing. That means he's doing even better than they thought. So that's awesome news.
Okay. I'm gonna try. Hopefully, maybe it'll. Oh wait, I gotta go into the wrong thing. I gotta go to comments. 1 second. Let's see. It might.
There you go.
We'll see. Sometimes they don't. Okay, good. I'm glad that happened. Okay, hit the link for Raiders Mama and John. See, this is why John Presley is Biggie Bronco.
Okay.
John Presley is Biggie Bronco, sending positive thoughts. Okay.
Appreciate that.
Clayton Heron is a Broncos fan here. The granny's saying go Brewers, but he's sending positive thoughts. Okay.
Appreciate it.
Oh, then through a wicked week. Oh, yeah. Birthday party, new pool party. Went to a Saturday night race. Oh, cool. Clayton's on there. And then, amen. I see that one for Raiders Mama. And again, I'm babbling again. I apologize. But my point is that I don't mind broadcasting GoFundMe's, but I'll say this. I don't put them on my page. Because the reason is, there's a couple reasons. Is first off, the minute you put one on your page and they said, Captain Jack put a GoFundMe on his page, I get inundated. With GoFundMe's. And I said, I'm not doing that. I can't say yes to one person, and then when it comes going, it's like, oh my God, I can't do it. Oh, okay. So Biggie's over here as well. So I'm glad that the GoFundMe link went out. Yeah, no, I've never been in your channel, but you have a new. Thank you, there, Raiders Mama. And I'm here. Like I said, Jeff has his channel. Jeff probably has a shit ton of more viewers than I do. Seriously, when Jeff goes on, he gets a lot of Raiders viewers. Okay. Yeah, we're talking. And Jack's still talking about tacos. I'm ready for Rorschach. I'm getting married now. Our entire family eats them. Hey, go. Whoever's making the tacos, make some for me. Okay, make some for me. And there you go. Jeff's Dunkin' Donuts GoFundMe can really heat up your channel. Okay.
Well, you know what it was when we were on Wednesday night. Now that's why we kind of rather do the GoFundMe, because people were doing a bunch of super chats. The only problem with it is, you know, super chats, you only get paid out once a month from YouTube. They take a cut from it, you know. So if you're given X amount of dollars, that full amount isn't what goes into the, you know, what gets paid out. Plus, again, you have to wait until the payday for each month. Whereas with the GoFundMe, so say you do $50 as a donation, GoFundMe is charging you, the donator, the fee. So it's a full $50 that goes into the recipient, whoever the fund is for. Whereas in the past, they used to take a fee out after you put the money in. Now you yourself pay that fee, so that the person you've got the GoFundMe for is getting the full amount that you've actually donated. You know, so if they charge you $5 as a fee, so 55 comes out of your account, but 50 is what goes to, you know, who the fund is for in the first place. So this is going to help them, you know, alleviate a lot of the costs, like the medical costs for all these procedures. You know, medical doesn't cover everything, unfortunately. You know, so that alone is, you know, a huge burden for them. So anything anybody can do, you know, I don't care if it's $2, $5, whatever you do is awesome. We appreciate that, you know.
Yeah. So, Biggie, we were talking, Biggie was going to send me some supers, but if possible, Biggie, I like Biggie Bronco. He would, and the story with Biggie Bronco was we were like this. We were like this when we first were on with shit, because he would push all my buttons and piss me off. But now I understand them, and we're good to go. But the thing with Biggie, like I said, don't send me super chats, because like Jeff was saying, is this the third out? Is this the third out? Is this the third out? Yes, it is. Fuck you, New York. I've been waiting for that.
Are they playing the Yankees?
No, they're playing the Mets. They're playing the Mets. Okay.
I'd be more excited.
I'm sorry that kind of ruined the vibe of the little gentleman that has needs. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. We're talking about a young Raider fan that is having surgery, and in the middle of that, I scream, "Fuck you, New York!" So I apologize for that. But when you're a fan like I am, okay, and you've been a Phillies fan, I think I've been a Phillies fan. Technically, I've been a Phillies fan longer than I've been a Raiders fan, a little bit longer. And the reason why was because I've been a Raiders fan since '72, but I've been a Phillies fan since '71. So that's the reason why I've been a Phillies fan for about a year longer, because I didn't really watch football in Philadelphia until '72, which is why. And people ask like, well, but I'm a Raiders fan overall. I just love my Phillies. That's why I did the fuck you, New York. The second reason why I was saying you never count the games, because this is the first game that Francisco Lindor has homered and the Mets lost. That's why I said, you know, you don't count them, because when I saw that Francisco Lindor, who hit a home run in the top of the eighth, and he is every time that he's hit a home run. I don't know if it's in his career. I think it's in his career with the Mets. That's why I said you never say never. But yeah, I love the fact that they won. So yeah, and I know Biggie pushed my buttons intentionally. I get it, but now he's good people. But I said, Biggie, if you can just hit the suit, not the suit. Oh, see, I almost fucked up. I was finished. Yeah, sorry. I was getting rid of shit. Yeah, but Biggie Bronco's good people. Like I said, go to the GoFundMe. I will put that up again. Bottom of our hearts, we appreciate every prayer word spoken and just love. Thank you there, Raiders Mama. Raiders Mama, I'm sorry I said fuck you, New York, in the middle of that spiel, because it's about your child, and so I get excited. But yeah, thank you for that. The best to Little Raider. So I gotta ask, Raiders Mom, what is your husband or were you the Raiders fan? Because if you name your kid Raider, one of you is a Raiders fan. Did that ever was that ever brought up? Okay, well, I don't want you to tell me.
No, I'm not gonna, but I know the answer.
If Raiders Mama can do it, okay. If Raiders Mama can say it, then that would be salute. John Leon, I haven't seen you in a while, man. My husband is. Okay, so your husband got a chance to name your kid, which is cool. Did you have any? Oh, here's the follow-up question. Okay. Here's the follow-up question. Oh yeah, and Chewy. Oh, by the way, Chewy, I don't think I've subscribed to your channel yet. If I have not, remind me. Jeff, send me the link again. Send me the link again, and I will do it while I'm actually signed in to Chewy's channel. He said that he's going to give out like 2 Raider hats when he gets 500 subs.
So what do you
your
want?
daughter's name is Autumn Wynd.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chewy's channel. I sub to you.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Get sub to Chewy. He's giving out 2 hats. I'll pause it on going to. There you go. Thank you, there, Rorschach.
I put it
By
in
the way, that's awesome. Also, going out, the Raider and his family would have a long life with guarantee, because hey, there you go. Blessings, prayers, and heartfelt blessings to you. There you go. Okay, I'll do that. Can I do it here? I don't think I could do it here. I guess I gotta. I know what I can. Oh, I can't. Yeah, here it is. If you haven't subscribed to Chewy's channel, do that. Mama, love to you. Here's the other thing. Raiders Mama, are you going to Houston? Are you and your husband going to Houston? Because as of, well, and I say no day is guaranteed, but I plan on being in Houston for the Raiders game. No, you're good. You're not taking over the chat. No. And see, this is Jack. Jack makes the best tacos in Detroit. So I go back and forth on conversation. I'm like the squirrel. You know, I get all these conversations going at. You're not taking over. Tavo Romanowski, good to see you on Instagram. Come on over to YouTube if you can. Jack, I definitely want to see you for the Detroit game. You need to send both of them to me. Okay. Yeah. Biggie Bronco, you said that you sent me an email, right? bought a ticket for Dallas Raiders, but Jeff broke my heart. It's not. Yeah.
They thought the game.
I know. I'm surprised. So,
they thought it was in Dallas.
Rorschach. So Rorschach.
In Vegas.
No, that's in Vegas. So if you got tickets to the Dallas Raiders game, then you can keep them. And now I was going to say, Raiders Mama, are you a Dallas fan by any chance? I see Jeff nodding. Oh, Big E Bronco. If you subscribe to Chewy's channel, now it's a drawing, right? You're not giving out 2 hats to every person that's in there, right? Oh, we them boys. Okay.
Jesus.
We'll see. I wonder if my wife can change her name to Fourth. Oh, 4th down. I get it. Yeah, touchdown. 4th down. I get it, Jason. 4th down. Afakasi, how you doing on Instagram? Good to see you. Come over. Come over to YouTube if you can. By the way, Afakasi, I heard that you had a trivia thing today, and Jeff, who's currently in the show right now, Jeff LaFontaine, he won, or he did well. In
I didn't say I won. No.
Oh,
I did not win. I came in second.
Well, okay. Who came in first?
Raider Ben.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Raider Ben,
And then,
who does YouTube, Raider Ben?
Yep. And then Raider Nation Jason was in 3rd place.
Okay.
It's fun. It was a good time.
But I have to wake up early on Sundays, right?
What time did we do this one today? I think it was about noontime when we did it. My time, so your time. I think that's what time we started.
Okay. I could have actually.
When we do the Tecmo Bowl, we start early. Tecmo Bowl starts at like 10 o'clock Eastern time because it's 10 o'clock at night his time.
Okay. So I was waiting on you to ask me what I needed to do for Raiders hats for. Biggie Bronco, if you win Raiders hats, that's your. I know what you do with them. Biggie Bronco says you didn't have to do with the Raiders hats. Two things, okay? Because here's the other thing: you can actually give them away to your Raider friends, which has been done, or you can use them to you can put like lighter fluid on, and you can burn them and video that, right? You can have fun with them. And the good thing is that they're free, so you can do with them what you want. So, but here's one other thing. When I had a giveaway, and boy, I know I need to. I've been so busy with and Ed Winchell knows this. I have two. Well, they're basically guest rooms, right? You won the contest sometimes. Yeah, Cheetolinas and Ben have won. But yeah, I'd like to get in on the contest. Getting back to the point, I went to bed at like 3 o'clock this morning. I woke up at 11. So
it's almost the same time I went to sleep and woke up.
Yeah, I went to bed at 3 o'clock. I woke up at 11. If you're doing it every Sunday, watch that one with against Jeff because he tries really. Yeah, I know. Jeff is about to win. Oh, how are you doing on your Tecmo Bowls against Afakasi?
Me? We're not going to talk about that.
was at 11 when we started. No, okay. Hey, no excuses. I didn't know it was on. Okay. Here's the thing, Afakasi. I didn't know if you do your shows, that's great. But unless it's something I know about particularly, like you were saying, be sure to watch the Tecmo Bowl, and you come in and I say, for you, I will be there. But Afakasi, right? At 11 o'clock, actually it was like 11:15 that I woke up, right? 11:15. Oh, by the way, I can watch the basketball game now. Now that my Phillies kicked the fucking shit out of the wrong channel. Now that the Phillies kicked the living shit out of the Mets, fuck you, New York. It was good. It's okay. You need your 11 o'clock. Here, Afakasi, I get it, and again, I love you as well, and fuck you as well. There you go. I do need my beauty sleep. But if it's every Sunday and you do I get up for that. That's a challenge. Crap on one and cover it up with, okay. See, I like that. I knew there was a good response. Crap on one of the Raider hat and cover it up with the other hat. And then here's the other thing, Biggie Bronco. I'm sure that when Biggie Bronco shits on the one hat, right, and then he covers it up with the Raiders hat, then he gives it to his Raider friend, said, I got a Raider hat for you, and it's really a shit sandwich of hats. He has to take his Mundungus out for promotion. Man, my Mundungus hasn't seen the light of day in a while, Cool Cat. My Mundungus is in need of some, what's the word I'm looking for? It's in need of some exercise. So, yeah, but I'm going to do this again. Go back to, and I'm putting it up, the link up again for like Raider Mama. Boy, this has gotten out of hand. If you would like to contribute to Raiders Mama's to Raider, and Raiders Mama is in here. The dad's a Raiders fan. The mother is a Cowboys fan, but she's cool because she allowed her son to be named Raider, and her daughter's name is Autumn Wynd, by the way, which is really cool. But they're having a fundraiser on GoFundMe for for Raider who's coming out of surgery tomorrow. Or no, he's being discharged tomorrow. See, I'll get it. Yeah,
right. He'll be going home tomorrow.
Being discharged tomorrow. But I'm trying to get the link back up again. Oh my God, they have the link. Oh, here it is. Go. It's right here. I'm going to show it. Even I can push buttons. It's for Raider, the young whippersnapper, as old people say, is coming back and had the procedure. I think he had the procedure Saturday or Friday. Afakasi. Oh, I will. Oh, Deb Mundorf, love the Raiders. Thank you there, Deb. And so you can help Little Raider, and with the family, you can help them with the bills. Hey, go to work at 5. Oh, dude, I'll be just getting to bed around then. Jack White, good seeing you. Thank you as well, Jack White. Hey, remember Jack White, the best tacos I had. Technically they were the only tacos I had in Detroit, but the best tacos I had in Detroit were Jack White's tacos in Detroit. I'd go to wherever Jack's at. To have those tacos again. Who's that Raider segment? I gotta do these trivias. Okay. You have me intrigued. and picks. Yeah, okay. Raiders Mama. Okay. Raiders Mama, if you can send me those pictures. I'm gonna put my email up again.
I made a video last night on our show. So during the beginning of the show, they had sent me a bunch of pictures in Facebook Messenger. And while Chris took care of running the show, I was still on screen, but in the background, I was running my video editor, and I put together like about a 1.5-minute long video to music of of Raider from last week, just the progression from prior to surgery to as early as pictures from yesterday during the day. So, I mean, I've got it. I can put it up. I can present it if you want to play it. It's your call.
Yeah. Can you do it here? Can you put it on here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Definitely.
Yeah. Share the screen.
Definitely.
Share the screen. And getting back to the point of why I was asking if it's only for folks in the Boston area, I got something that I think will go well for like the Raiders' first game. I'm gonna say what it is. It's not Raider stuff, but for the fans up there, if I can find it, I gotta find it. Well, fuck, I'll say what it is. It was a framed the Boston Bruins greats. Okay, and it has Bobby Orr, Phil Esposito, Johnny Busick, Jerry Cheevers, probably Derek Sanderson, Wayne Cashman. Yeah,
my godson, his name is Derek. My uncle named him after Derek Sanderson when he was born. Yeah, my uncle was a huge. Him and my dad were both massive Bruins fans, and when he had his son, he named him Derek because of Derek Sanderson.
Jack, thank you for being here, brother. And Afakasi, I will try to remember Afakasi.
It should be down below. Sunday, I shared the screen. You should have it.
Oh, okay, there he is. Okay, I'm gonna add it. Thank you, there, shipmate. You gotta tell me these things, or I won't know.
Oh, it kept running. Wow. Hang on. All right.
Is that the end, Jeff?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna go try. Go ahead and kick it. There you go.
Yeah, I got to move it
Yeah,
out.
that I tell you. I was gonna say, New York Greedy over there on Instagram. Thank you there. Come on over to YouTube, Greedy. I want to say this as well, and I'm gonna try. I've been trying to put the. Hopefully, I can get it put up again. Hang on a second. I'm putting the link up again. If I can, there we go. I'm trying to copy it. Go back to comments. And again, anything that you can do, and I'm putting it up so you can see it again. Anything you can do to help out the family, because obviously, and this is one of the things that I for GoFundMe's, okay? You can see that it's legit, okay? You can see that it's legit. And I just have a very, I don't put them on my personal page. I don't. But I have no problem promoting things.
Thank you, Rorschach.
And Rorschach said it best. God bless you. I'm not going to put up I want to keep that up for a while. The GoFundMe. So do that. And yeah, and Rorschach said it best. Jeff, you're good to go on how you do things. He's very kind-hearted. He's not as big of a kind-hearted person as he was before because he's lost weight. See how I moved that all back into around with weight loss. Yes, he's not as kind-hearted person. Full circle. He's not big. I can say that he's not as big of a bastard as he used to be too, because he's lost weight as well. There you go. But I'm keeping that up with the GoFundMe. And I will say this as well to Raider's Mama. I think I've met your husband. I think I've met your husband because I remember a conversation. Unless I've spoken to another person who said, "Hey Jack, I named my son Raider," and it's quite possible. It's quite possible that there are other Raider fans who've named their sons Raider, because that's something that's really, that's cool. It's not unique. I'm not saying like, well, he's not the only one, but it's cool. But he looked familiar too.
Well, I will tell you this: as long as I've been a Raiders fan, and we all know how long you and I have both been Raider fans, it's been a long freaking time. But I will say that they're the first ones that I've ever met or known that have named their child Raider. I have never met another Raider fan that has ever named their child Raider. So that his screen name when he's on YouTube is Raider 24 Nation is what he goes by. So if you've seen him in chats, you've seen him as Raider 24 Nation.
Okay. He said he did once about a year ago on one podcast. So he's come in before as well, or I thought I met him personally. I might be mistaken, but again, it's cool. It's cool that
Thanks, Ross. Appreciate it.
If I ever had, well, okay, let me rephrase this. I will never have any more kids. No. I will never have any more kids. I don't know of any kids that I do have. I will say that as well, because I personally don't have any kids. I don't. I am the stepdad. Oh my God. I love my kids. I call them they're not my kids, but they're my kids. I love my kids. My son's a fucking Charger fan. And my daughter is a Charger Cowboy fan. So you'd like her, Mrs. Ray. And the reason why I say that is this. It's not their fault. It's not their fault because they moved to San Diego, and that's where they learned their sports stuff was when they moved to San Diego, right? So I didn't catch him in time. I will say this though. Mrs. Captain used to be a Niner fan for about I don't even know how long it was, for a very short period of time. And I think I've said this before. I even bought her a starter jacket. And this was like right after we had gotten married. And I'm like, I said, no, not happening. You are not, because it was just, I said, no. You are a Raiders fan from now on and forever. You're a Raiders fan. That is taking place. So that's good. Okay. And I had that starter jacket and I sold it a couple years ago. It was practically brand new.
You're talking like the original 80s starter jacket?
Yes.
Yeah, I still got mine.
Original.
I still have mine.
Well, technically, it was original 90s because it was from the 90s. Because that's yes, it's been 30 years. So when we moved to England, right? When we moved to England, that's when it was either I got her the jacket in England. No, I think it was we were going to England. I said you're going to need a winter jacket, so I got her a nice starter jacket, and just the thought of her wearing that fucking ugly red with the foot, I couldn't do it. So I said no more, and I bought her all sorts of Raider things, and she is a successful Raider fan, Raiderette, and that jacket was pristine. And I think I sold it for it was anywhere from $50 to $75. But it was a 90s starter jacket.
Yeah, mine's the original when they very first came out. I've had it that long. It's in perfect shape. No rips, no tears, no nothing. It's hanging up in my closet still. My son wore it for a few years, not too long ago, but he got too big for it. So it's hanging back up in my closet. Never getting rid of it. Absolutely not. Now I'll hand it down to my grandson.
Good to see you.
What's up, Ralph?
Yeah, I'm trying not to put extra comments in. Because I want to keep this GoFundMe up. I want to keep the GoFundMe up. It is for a child that has had some surgery. It's for his family, and it's Raider's mom was in here, and again, yeah, he said that he did about a year ago. Yeah, he looked familiar. I said, I've met him.
I guess you said you met him in the Raider.
My husband said it's going like that. The whole world screamed his name, so he named him Raider. Yeah, I thought it was in Vegas. Might have been elsewhere. I meet a lot of people. When I'm dressed up and not wearing all my Phillies gear, because all you people are like, the fuck is Captain Jack wearing his Philly gear? I'm a Phillies fan. And by the way, one more time, fuck you, New York. Fuck you, New York. Phillies are in first place today again. And they took 2 of 3 from the Mets. That's great. So, and I got the GoFundMe there as well. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep that comment up so I don't have to continue to. Oh shit! If you want to come into the show, Chicago Bears at Raiders. Yes.
Yeah.
Chicago Bears at Raiders in Oakland. In Oakland or Vegas? In Oakland or Vegas? I don't remember going to a Bears game in Oakland. Maybe in Vegas.
Well, they definitely didn't tell you back then about his son because he's only 3 now. So he had to have told you in one of your podcasts in the chat. So, oh no, she said Vegas.
Vegas. Yeah,
right, then that's different.
So yeah, I would say, because I can't remember if it was in. This is a joke. I'm going to quantify it. This is a joke. If there was a Chicago Bears game in Oakland and he met me in Oakland and he had a kid by the name of Raider, then he's got 2 kids by the name of Raider. I'm just saying that's the joke. That's the joke. It's a joke. It's a joke, folks. Okay. So, and Raiders Mama, you got to know me. Some of my jokes are they're funny, but they're not. Yeah, you read it wrong. No worries. I'm gonna go back to originally. First off, I got to remember that Afakasi is basically Afakasi. I'm not sure if I can watch the show after this. Maybe.
Oh, what, the quiz show from today?
Yeah. No, you don't have to be sorry. Because I still sometimes we're enjoying it. We subscribe. Oh, thank you there. I appreciate you.
Awesome.
Tell your friends.
Spread the
I
word.
make about 30. I make about $30 every 3 months. I'm not kidding. I don't make shit.
Yeah. People have this misconception that we're making, thousands and millions of dollars doing this. That ain't it. Trust me. You can't survive on this. If you're surviving on this, God bless you.
Well, if you're surviving, okay. Now I will say some people that are. Mitch Renz is.
Well, yeah. When you're talking hundreds of thousands, 100,000 subscribers, that's different. Yeah.
Yeah. Mitch Renz is. Graphic Raider probably is making a decent amount. Okay.
Oh, I'm sure
those guys make money. They make money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And good on. I'm doing this to hang out with people, right? So I ain't making money on subs, but thank you for subscribing. And Bob, I'm watching Thunder up by. Well, now it's 16. Now it's 16. But there's still 6 minutes left. But Halliburton's out. And Halliburton is the only reason, and I'm going to be honest, Halliburton is the only reason why this series went to 7 games. Because Halliburton stole a game in OKC. Was it game 1? Game 1? And I thought he was going to get the and 1. But yeah. But Halliburton's out with the Bob. I know you were talking about with the Achilles. It's not over. And I can't see who the guy Gort. But somebody got fouled hard, and I think he hit his with Siakam. Yeah, Siakam clocked him twice. So we'll see. They were seeing if it's a. I don't know if they're saying if it's one of those fouls where it's like a hard foul and they get extra. One prime photo, Las Vegas. Hey, Phil. Phil.
I'm gonna.
I knew it. Phil. I and my thing. You know the Eddie Murphy routine from what was it that he goes out to L.A. Beverly Hills Cop. Phil.
Yeah.
Phil. I knew it. I told you it was Phil. Hey, Phil, give me a kiss, Phil. Give me a kiss. I'm old. Phil.
Just real quick, I know somebody mentioned it earlier in your show. They were talking about Wilkins. I've seen that a couple of times today. People are like, we need to trade him away. What in the world are these people thinking of about getting rid of Wilkins? First of all, and I agree with Matt, nothing has come out from the Raiders organization at all that it's a definite. Until I hear it from them, I'm not believing a word of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely not.
And thank you for being here, Raiders. I'm keeping that up for as long as I can. So the GoFundMe for Raider. I want to put the comments up, but if I go back and forth, it's hard to get the comment back because I got to go find it. But Raiders Mama, hope to see you. You got the tickets to Dallas. Sell them. Those tickets are gonna be money.
Oh yeah, I would definitely be selling.
Down
That's why I
says,
told him
Raider,
when
we say hi.
I would talk on the phone.
Hi, Raider. Yeah, hi to Raider. This is your Uncle Jack. And normally I wear mostly Raider gear. Most of the time. I'll show you. I can prove it here. Here's a Raider hat. Okay, here's a Raider hat. But I'm wearing my Phillies. Well, now that the Phillies game is over, I can actually put on my Raiders hat. There you go. So, yeah, I'm what is it? I'm double teaming. I think they call this when you have two teams. I'm double team.
But, you can call it confused.
No. I wear my sports stuff, and I wear a shit ton of jerseys. You know this. But I'm going to ask, and again, blessings to Raider and Raider Mama and his dad and all the other things like that. And Jason Downs, thank you. Jeff, Wilkins, no. Bullshit season part 2 before pads and real. Thank you. I want to put it up, but I want to. We'll be back. Cap Jack, you have a new fan. Raider has not stopped smiling. Yay! Hope to see you. I hope to see you in Houston. Okay, God willing, inshallah, as they say if you say it in Arabic. God willing and inshallah, I will see you in Houston. Okay. And tell all your Raider friends, I'm your Uncle Jack, man. I'm your Uncle Jack. I have shows. I talk. I cuss. I'm sorry, Raider. Don't cuss like me. Don't cuss like me. But you're gonna hear that a lot when you're around Raider fans. I'm just gonna say that. You're just gonna say it. Go ahead,
Cap.
Jeff.
I just want to say thank you for letting me come on and do this. I'm going to take off.
Yes.
But I appreciate you. Share that whenever you want, however you want to do that. I appreciate anything that you and anybody that follows your show can do for the family. I appreciate it 100%. I got to make the rounds. I got to stop in at a couple other shows, hopefully tonight, and help spread the word for them. And Devin, if you and Mama are still watching, give me a shout tomorrow. Give me a phone call or whatever when you guys are finally out of the hospital and on your way. I do want to talk to you real quick. Give me a call.
Yeah. Give Jeff a call. Jeff is going to be a YouTuber tonight, which is nice because he's going to try to get the cause out. So yeah, you're welcome to go. Only because of that. When you're going to be a YouTube whore and go on other shows and say,
I'm trying to get wherever I can. The more the merrier. You know.
I gotcha. Hey, one thing, Jeff, is like, and I hope I didn't keep you on too long.
No, you're good.
Okay. Jeff, thank you there, shipmate. We'll see you, and blessings to you. I'm going to keep this up. I'm going to keep this up.
One more thing, Cap. You know how you were the first guest we had on the last call podcast on that Saturday night, and you were on with us for hours that night?
Yeah.
We've got one of your brethren coming on with us on Saturday night. We got Wayne coming on. Later.
Oh, nice.
So next
He's
Saturday
not going
night.
to talk as long as I am. Yeah. He'll get off.
No,
he'll get off.
I mean, I mean, I can get you on the show, and you can be, because you'll hang with everybody as they come in the show, and you'll have, not that he doesn't have fun, but you know what I mean.
I got you.
He's a little bit. He doesn't have that same, I guess, on camera thing like you do. Like, you'll kid around and play around for a few hours or whatever type thing.
Yeah.
He's more of like a serious type of guy.
Wayne is very personable when he's with you.
Yeah.
Very personable when he's with you. Not so much when the cameras are okay. Let me rephrase this as well, because you see him on camera at the games and at commercials, and he's all up in he's effervescent, but that is Wayne being violator. When Wayne is being violator, the persona comes out, okay?
Yeah.
And it's awesome. It's awesome. But when Wayne's talking to you as Wayne, it's different. But
well, I've seen him on the shows with you and him, and I've seen him on the shows with you and Ref Guru, and I've watched him on there, and that's what I expect. You know what I mean? That's what I'm expecting when he comes on with us. That's going to be his demeanor, and that's how he is on camera, and I totally get that.
Yes.
So it's like I can't. I mean, I gotta know where I can go with it. So I've already watched him on a couple other shows, so I got an idea on where I want to go with it. So it'll be fun. I can't wait. Actually, I'm excited. I'm gonna be like a little kid in a way, because I mean, watching him for years doing this, and it's like to finally actually get him on the show is gonna be great. So
yeah. Hey, send me, remind me, text me, send me a link. I will try to be there. And which reminds me, I'm going to shut up now so you can fucking get off my show and be a YouTube whore.
All right. Again, thank you, everybody. Captain, thank you for having me come on and let me come on and promote this. I appreciate it. So thank you, everybody. Everybody have a wonderful night. Cap, I'll talk to you later, brother.
You got it, brother.
Peace.
Take care. Good seeing you there, Jeff.
See you.
Peace out. I'm kicking him. Oh, I fucking kicked him before he said goodbye. Shit. I hate when I do that. But I'm keeping the GoFundMe up on the show. 4 minutes. Ooh, dude. That's a fucking elbow. That's an elbow. Okay, let's see it. Yeah, I'm going to go get a basket, and I'm going to give you an elbow as well. Yeah, I'd be a little bit pissed. I don't know if they call it foul or not. Anyway, support Raider and his mom and his dad as Raider comes through with the after his surgery, and I appreciate them being here. Getting caught up with current events. There's only a few people watching now. Wayne Violator Mabry will be on the show with Jeff next Saturday, I believe, is what he said. Next Saturday is what he said. But it reminds me, aha, Jewish guy from Coming to America. Aha. The on Tuesday, which is the 24th. I'm glad. And he reminded, only because he was talking about Violator. Myself and Violator and Ref Guru are going to be on Coach Defense show on YouTube. Aha. Tuesday. I think it's 9:00 Eastern. Oh, yeah. And Howie, yeah. I know who you're talking about. I think like Little Howie, Jason. Yeah. He. Whoa. 1 second. He if you're talking about the persona, Little Howie, which was, I think he's Spike's brother, because there was Spike and his brother was Little Howie, right? You're talking about him, right, Jason? He kind of, well, Spike and how they just kind of dropped off the face of the earth. And, people, at that time, yes. Okay. Yeah. That's what I thought you were talking about. But Spike is his brother, and you guys, all Raider fans that are older should remember Spike. And Spike and Violator, just like Oaktown. Boy, I'm going back, right? Used to be Spike and Violator and Oaktown, and of course Guerrilla. Then there was like Gloria, who passed. Let me look. Let's see, because I see, there's and Twos has been around for a while. Gloria, there's a picture of her. Metal Cindy. I'm looking up at the picture. Johnny Souza, good to see you, brother. Johnny, I'm trying to keep this up here for those that tell me maybe if I can do it. Yeah, I'll do it, folks. John Souza, okay, the Mad Bomber, is going to be having his podcasts soon during the season for sure. And I can't wait. There are people, like said, that I can't. And the one gentleman, I knew, like Rorschach was saying, "Hey, I think he'd be entertaining to listen to stories." I think so, but I don't say that egotistically. I go on and I say I remember when and yada yada, and I put in stuff. And John Souza was there, and John's going to have a podcast about Raiders and Raider lore and history and things like that. Like I said, like what Tom Jones comes on, T3, and he does that. John's going to have his show, and I can't wait. I can't wait to be on with him. So be aware of this guy, John Souza, Mad Bomber. And John will probably put in, just be aware it's coming. It's coming. And I can't wait to see it. By the way, John, I need to probably show you. So, like, I kind of also saying that I was cleaning up my rooms. I need to show you my Hard Rock bags. I'm not saying bags that you get from Hard Rock, but no, bags that contain Hard Rock pins. Oh my goodness. I collect shit. So I am a hoarder in that respect. I collect Hard Rock pins, and I thank John for indulging me when he was on his European vacation, and he got me some wonderful pins. Can't wait to. But when I was going through the rooms and getting out all of my collections of shit. I got Marvel stuff and Star Trek stuff, and I got like 7 or 8 Legos that are like Star Wars Lego boxes that I was when I get old, I'm gonna do these with my grandkids. Well, my grandkids, my youngest grandkid is 17 in a month. He's 17. And I remember the first time I met her. See, talk about old stories, right? I met her when she was like a 1-year-old, and we went to Busch Gardens. Here's a story for you, Rorschach. And I had my beard, so obviously I've had my beard for at least 17 years. And she's a little kid, and she's like smiling, and she's pulling on my beard. She's pulling on my beard as a baby. And I know she kind of like gets. By the way, yes, the OKC is winning their first championship as OKC. As I know that what is it? My troll from that's a Seahawks fan saying, well, that's just there for. I said, no, they won the Supersonics. So technically, this is their second. It's not done yet, but it kind of is. Kind of is done. Anyway, back to point. My granddaughter is going to be 17 next month. So it just takes a while. And God, what was my fucking point? Oh, I told you about my stepson. Technically, is the Chargers fan. My stepdaughter is the Chargers/Cowboys fan because her husband and her husband's family are big time Cowboys fans. But her husband's sister used to be a Raiderette. That's cool. My stepdaughter's husband's sister used to be a Raiderette. And she, you know how the Raiderettes have those necklaces that only the Raiderettes get? I've seen it. She used to be a Raiderette. So this has been a unique show tonight. I don't know if Ed Winchell is still here. What do you think about all 3 veteran linebackers? Bob, great question. The linebacker core is now not as much of a question mark. The question mark is going to be, this is the question mark. Will Devin White be injured? That's the question mark. Okay. Pratt, which we got from the Bengals, immediate upgrade over everybody that we've had. Probably the best linebacker that we've had, in my opinion, since obviously everybody talks about Spillane and everybody talks about the backer that we got from the Chargers for a couple years. I can't remember his name, but he was like came from the Chargers, became our linebacker. He was like the best linebacker we had. But so that's an immediate upgrade. And then of course we have Landon Roberts, so we picked up from the Steelers. So he's a great addition. Don't sleep on Amari Gaynor. Don't sleep on Amari Gaynor. Perriman, thank you there. John, we were talking as well, and we're like, what's his fucking name? And John knows this shit. Perryman, see? I know who I'm talking about, but the name was just on my tongue. Thanks, John. See, that's why I said John's going to have his show, talking Raiders and stuff. But yeah, Perryman was that. And before that, then we had a linebacker from was from the Niners? And he came in and it was either a Niner or a Redskin. No, he used to have like a red uniform. And he got cut, and he's immediately starting for us at middle linebacker, like within days. I mean, he didn't even know the system. He gets cut, and he's starting at middle linebacker for the Raiders. with a green dot. Hey, thanks there, Jason. Hey, I try to be entertaining. Good. Do you have a good night as well, Jason? I hope I answered your question about Little Howie, but Spike's brother, Little Howie. I don't know. I hope there's. I mean, I'm not saying the bad things. I'm sure. Well, I'm not sure. I'm thinking they're still with us, on the planet. I just don't know what happened to them. Bowman, thank you there. See, there you go. That's what John does. I put it out there, and he fills in the blank. So we had Perryman and Bowman, and now our linebacker cores with Pratt and Devin White, if he can stay off the fucking table, is good. And remember, we were talking about Wilkins as well, because Jimmy Farrell's like, who are we gonna have Wilkins for? And yes, this game's done. 23 seconds left. 87-97. 13, 14 points. So in about 46 seconds, OKC is going to be celebrating their first championship as the Thunder, but their second championship as a franchise. A little bit of an air ball. That's okay. But yeah, in 32 seconds, they're going to be celebrating in OKC. Back to the linebackers. Elandon Roberts, Pratt, White, and Amari Gaynor. Those are linebackers. Plus, we have the two kids. We have the Berg brothers, right? Eichenberg and Fuckingberg. I don't remember what the kid we drafted this year, because Eichenberg was last year. Then we got the other Berg that we drafted from a Big Ten conference. Was Wisconsin or Ohio State? I know one of them played for Wisconsin. Yep, Thunder are the champions. And thank you, Jason, for being here. So if you're talking about stories, join me with anybody. I'll tell you some stories. And remember, John Souza is going to have his show. I'll be talking about stuff. We're talking about stories. I think that Indiana is trying to get it so that they're not up by more than 10, but I don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, Bowman was the best linebacker we had for a while, because he just was. Because we've had shitty linebackers. But I'm about ready to go off, or I should say end the show. I want to thank everybody for being. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'm going to put it up here as well. If we can, one more time, I'm going to try to put it up. Hopefully, I got yes. There's the GoFundMe. And again, I do not put this on my Facebook. I don't put it on the Facebook, because then I get inundated with, will you share this or share that? I don't. Raiders Man 83, good to see you there, shipmate. I'm about ready to end my show over on Instagram. I'm sorry. Rorschach. I don't know what this is, but thank you for whatever that is. I can't see the guess. And Thunder win by 12. Thunder win by 12. They are the new champs, and they're actually I was pulling for them. I wore that OKC jersey, but game one, and so and salute. Thank you there, partner. I can't see it, but thank you there, shipmate. So Rorschach gave me a salute. Rorschach, I hope I gave you some decent. Well, I remember when I was a whippersnapper. I'm going to tell you stories, brother. Thank you for being here. Tell all your friends if you want a long-winded motherfucker, go watch Captain Jack. Daniel Ray is over there on Instagram. Thank you there, Daniel Ray. Come on over to YouTube. But it's about time. I'm hungry too. I know you shouldn't eat late. But we had I'm going to finally finish that thought. I'm going to finally finish the thought. Today I had a bagel, but I had some, I had like ham and turkey and like a little bit of pepperoni. And then I had like there's like an Italian meat that like a couple different meats in it. Raiders, man, go Phillies. There you go, brother. Yeah. Fuck New York. I'll say it one more time. But it was thick with the cheese, had extra bits of cheese on it. And then I had some mac and cheese, which is definitely not good for the artery. Everybody, I do. Is that Wolfman? Hey, pals and gals, if I have a gravelly voice, maybe I'll be talking like the Wolfman, baby. Like you remember the. Hey, one final thought. Love Wolfman. Obviously, when he does, and if you've never seen again old man stories, the movie, oh my goodness, about the kids in American Graffiti. I got it, American Graffiti. Wolfman Jack playing himself as American Graffiti. Hey man, you want some popsicles? But then when he gets on stage, he goes, "Yeah, how you doing, everybody out there in the valley? You're listening to the Wolfman. You're listening to the Wolfman." I'm almost 50, so I do remember the best thing. Yes, you're a good for you, Rorschach. I'm 60, and Rorschach, if you don't know, I'm 60 with the bad knees, the bad ticker. Ugh. Diabetes, bad heart, bad knees, diabetes, other shit. And I appreciate you saying I'm in the prime of my life. I just hit 60 the end of March. And yeah, Brett's going to really upgrade. Pardon me. Brett's going to really upgrade the linebacker position. So I want to see. Here's the thing, though. If they need a linebacker that's going to cover, those guys aren't cover guys. They're stick it in and get to the ball counter. Yes, I agree, brother. I'm still here. And I thank every day that I'm still here. I agree with you. I don't poo-poo it because as I said, you're not promised. Tomorrow is never promised. But I don't get a chance to say this a lot. I've enjoyed the show tonight because we talked about so many different things. When we were pulling for Raider, just coming coming back. He'll be discharged tomorrow from his surgery. He's a young boy. I didn't catch how old. Probably 3 or 4. I'm thinking 3 or 4, maybe 5. I'm not sure. But yeah, go see if you want to support the family, for the expenses that they have, go to the GoFundMe. And support that. And yeah, so I'm still here. I'm still kicking. And I'm still, and as Mr. I haven't seen Mr. Davis on here in a while. My buddy, last name of Davis, is like, he's coming at you live, like the guy that used to be our announcer, Brent Musburger. And we're coming at you live. Yes, I'm coming at you live. And again, tomorrow's never promised, so I'm glad I can be here to do that. So hit up the family with the help out Raiders family for their expenses for the surgery that he's had. Blessings to all of them. And what was it? Was it Wolf? Oh my goodness, I'm brain farting his name. Go from the very beginning of the show, because we went on a big tangent of weight loss. I'm going to try to go up to the top. Let me go up to the top and get the, because I'm brain fart names, man. I'll get there. Literally, I got to go to the top of the queue. Yeah, that's a Hot Neil was talking about his weight loss, and one gentleman that came in that said, I haven't been here for a while, was talking. Oh, Robert Hawk. Thank you. Robert Hawk came in. I haven't heard from Robert in a long time. Biggie Bronco was here. He's talking about his weight loss. And so, and again, Biggie Bronco, John Presley, he said, you know who this is? Well, I didn't know him as John, but now I do. So we've had Bronco fans, and Raiders mama is a Cowboys fan. Jimmy Farrell was talking about the fact that we need to, who are we going to have to fill in for Wilkins if he doesn't get better from his injury. We got that covered. It's not going to be, pardon me, not going to be somebody as adept as Wilkins, but the Raiders got that covered. So having said that, and Robert Hawk and everybody on their weight loss journey, I mean, I can't. These gentlemen just dropped people. I mean, they just dropped people. I've seen all. Oh, what's it? Here's a side thought. I've seen all 28 Louis in 3 days. 28 days later, 24, 28 weeks, and 28 years later. 30. Wow, that's cool. 28 days. I know it's like the zombie flick, right? I don't remember if I've seen that, but that's cool if you can like get them all together. And Jay's in the room. Thank you, Jay. Good to see you there, lady shipmate. Somebody I'll be going to we're going to the DC game together. She's my friend of long time. We'll be sitting together at DC, and she'll be dressed in, I'm sure she'll be dressed in her pirate getup, because normally she wears that when she goes to the game. So I'll be looking forward to that. So you'll see Jay and I in DC, and I get 28 days later, and no zombies for me. TJ Monroe, holy shnikes. TJ, man, I haven't heard from TJ in forever. TJ's over there on Instagram. TJ, try to go to YouTube next time. I'm about ready to stop the show. In fact, I got a minute. One of my kids liked it, so me and my wife took the kid. Oh, okay, cool. See, that's about parents doing things for their kids, and that brings it back to the thoughts. Bring it all back together. We're talking about helping kids and weight loss and all of the staying healthy. Man, this show's been about health and family and all sorts of stuff. And so Rorschach, welcome anytime, brother. I'm normally here. Like I said, I'm normally here Sundays and Thursdays, but you can pop in anytime. And I'll be on, like I said, Tuesday. I'll be on Coach Defensive. What do you think of our draft? My goodness, TJ, for you and only for you, I'm gonna go over, because I'm gonna be going over, but I like to keep it to 2 hours. TJ, I loved our draft because, and I hope you saw me, I was actually there, and we were talking about the new blood that came in, And even Jimmy Farrell was talking about who we're going to get in to get if Wilkins is injured. I'm like, wow. Well, we hit 2 defensive linemen this year. JJ Pegues is going to be a defensive lineman as well as the lead back in probably like a goal line situation where he's like the fullback. And Warshak, I'm definitely a movie guy too. Love movies. That's why I'm throwing out. You'll hear me do like movie lines. So the Raiders have addressed their defensive line in the draft. The Raiders have addressed their defense in the draft. The Raiders have addressed their wide receivers in the draft. So I'm really, really hoping that this is going to be the year where we go over 500. Like I said, I'd like to see 9 or 10 wins, but it doesn't matter until the team gets together. Moderate a few shows, and that honor is earned, so I have to earn it. No, sure. And Rorschach, I'd love to make people moderators. I just got to figure out how the fuck to do it. I don't remember how to do it. I made people a moderator on some shows. I just can't remember how to do it. And so it's like, let me see if I can. No, I'm not going to put you in timeout. I'm not going to star you. Yeah, you're kind of a. I am too. So get back to you, TJ. I love our draft. I think that we're going to get a lot better. And I went over just for TJ because normally I like to keep them right at 2 hours. And it is Sunday night. Preseason will be really interesting to see what we have. Yeah, TJ, I agree. I mean, but then again, it's preseason. It's preseason. I remember in preseason when we didn't play any of our quarterbacks. We didn't play any of our quarterbacks. Jeff Langham, good to see you. Joseph Somber, good to see you. No live videos, no requests in. Go to YouTube. I'm not ready to stop the show. So we're stopping the IG feed too. But come to YouTube. And Rorschach, if I can figure out if you keep coming back, I'll make you a moderator if I can figure out how to do it. Raider fans of this and stated, yeah. Hey, I'm with you there. I'm going to put this one up. The Raiders last won. You watched the big game tonight down there, and yeah, I did. It's still on right now there, Jeff, and if you're from Indiana, then you won't be happy with me. I was kind of pulling for OKC, but yeah, Pacers still haven't won a championship in the NBA. They did win while they were members of the ABA. I think they were ABA champions. I'm pretty sure. Well, let's do that. Let's stop the show. I already talking too much. I will be back on Thursday for the show here. Tuesday night. Look for the Coach Defense podcast on YouTube. I wish I could figure out what Coach Defense's podcast. Coach Defense YouTube. Coach Defense YouTube. Look for that channel. Because myself and Violator and Ref Guru, we're going to try to be on there as we can get together this year, because the NFL Nation Live shows, which were on Wednesdays for years, we're not going to be able to do that due to scheduling this year. Okay. Maybe next year, maybe again next year, which would be 2026. I can't promise. But maybe we'll get back to doing it. But we are going to be with Coach Defense. And Coach Defense has his crew. You might remember Alex, the Kansas City guy. Love Alex. Great guy. Yeah, he's a Kansas City fan, but yeah, great guy. Coach Defense is a Chargers fan. My favorite Chargers fan. Yes, my stepson is a Chargers fan, but he don't count as his family. Coach Defense, I love. So we're going to be doing shows with him. Okay. Coach Defense, look him up. Look him up on YouTube. Should be somewhere. Coach Defense, look him up. I will be there Tuesday for the show. So look it up. And then Thursday, I'll have another show. So in 2 days, I'll be back doing shows. And hopefully I'll be able to broadcast it here as well. So y'all take care. Y'all take care. Y'all take care. We'll see you next time. I'm going to do my outro, and we'll see you Tuesday and then Thursday again. So take care, everybody. We'll see you.